He said he had a plan. He said he had a foolproof plan, and now he is saying today generals are going to come up with a plan. So did he not have a plan to begin with, or does he think that these generals whom he's said don't know much are going to come up with a better plan than he concocted?
Well, let me tell you what happens. We're going to defeat ISIS. Donald Trump is committed to that. He's going to work with the military to achieve that. And these statements he made during a campaign some months ago, a year ago, are not controlling. He's going to obviously always work toward that end. He's got priorities. I think his positioning is correct, and he's taking the country in the right direction. Defeat your direct threat and work with allies as much as you can in the region, and to reduce our exposure to military conflict.
I guess I'm to gather from that he didn't actually have a plan in 2015,
you're having fun with this argument, okay? You can keep talking about it, but the American people are concerned about what we're going to do. I have no doubt that he had a lot of ideas about how he planned to deal with this confrontation with ISIS. And he's going to work with our military generals to firm that up and firm up his ideas and move forward. And I believe we can be successful, and I believe we will be successful.
Look, I'm not having fun with it. He said something, and now he's saying something that seems to contradict it, and I'm trying to...
Well, it does. You know, you can say it seems to contradict. I don't think it's a fundamental contradiction at all.
But you say we're going to defeat ISIS, and Mr. Trump says we're going to defeat ISIS. What is President Trump going to do that the military isn't already trying to do?
First and foremost, he's going to get with the military. He's going to give them complete support and give them the leadership to move in this direction. We have not moved sufficiently and decisively enough to defeat ISIS. That's the kind of leader he is, and that's what's going to happen.
Can you give me an example of, since the war against ISIS began, a time when President Obama or the generals or the admirals or the fighting men and women, when they did not do something that a President Trump would have wanted them to do?
There are a lot of things that are policy decisions that you reach based on the priorities that you have. And I believe that had we unleashed the military and given them more ability to function, they could have been more effective in defeating ISIS already. And I believe we'll be more effective in the future. Donald Trump is committed to that. He's made it clear for months, and he's been consistent on it.
It appears that you don't care for when I bring up things that Mr. Trump said before, so I ask this question knowing that...
Well, I think what the important thing really is what are we going to do in the future? What did Donald Trump say today? He said he's going to give a priority to defeating ISIS. He says he's going to work with our allies around the region to try to create stability and peace and not be involved in this kind of
But I haven't heard
conflicts.
one example of one thing that would actually be done differently